takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Florida's offense takes the field to start this game off. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly talented. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about it. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game, running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
They'll ride the hot hand. Guys, let's chat about Florida. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum.
Breaks into the open. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the back over the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's strong. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Lost the fire on second down. Rushes on him. Complete in the middle. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Gators started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score.
To watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and wrap it up with a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Ball State Cardinals offense will go to work for the first time today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of his team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them, and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Lets it slip to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. With the catch, it's strong. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Gators send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line. Let's talk for a second about Ball State. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And after that, best thing you can do, run in the way. Here comes the special teams. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Hauls it in, looking for space. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs on in scoring position.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Gators will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on! Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
Makes a connection. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
routine for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, they'll go to the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Finally brought down the run play, not only to get the football, but to thread the field position with the return.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands.
Touchdown, Gator! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. They're trailing by just 4 to Louisville.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Stokes.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Definitely be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Stokes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle, it's Eaton. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Finds his big tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This crowd on hand, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Fires to the big fella. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. A lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough for him.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ball State. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Give to the running back. Finds some fresh air. The single back. He now has 63 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
To the air on second down. Makes the grab.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
The Gators back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They were trying to get the screen set up, but it just took a little too long to develop.
Yeah, and the quarterback's supposed to, invite those guys to run upfield on a screen pass, but they got to him so fast he couldn't get rid of the football, and they got the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Working the middle, it's complete. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Ball remains at the 2-yard line. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan is currently ahead in this one in a jam-packed big house, but it's been close so far. They're up by 7 over San Jose State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quick completion on the outbound. And the Cardinals want to move quickly. All right, guys, let's think about Ball State for a minute. They reached a national championship game last year. Couldn't quite get the job done. Quick, fires one high and deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. From the gun. Give on the inside. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's using his legs. It's Stokes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab on the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Wants to throw on first down. Smacks him with the stick arm. There he goes. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already. Heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
And the Gators have moved it inside the 20. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. He wants it all. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Firing to the right, complete. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Second down, he'll throw it. Right down the middle. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Stokes. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Cardinals are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw again. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Looking downfield on first down. On target to the left. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding his biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Under fire. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a bit your poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Aikman. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him, creating the takeaway.
Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. He now has 80 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Gator! And the beatdown has ensued.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point. Game one going exactly how they scripted it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really pull that schooner ahead offensively. They're up by 10 over Louisville. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. The play action fake. He's got the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. Here's the handoff. Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Ball State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. They'll go to the air. And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Going to swing it on second down. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Looking deep down the right side. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
It's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. And the Cardinals racing to the line in a hurry-up. Caught behind the line. It's Eaton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short short. They'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Eaton. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Cardinals have their offense in high gear.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball and they'll go.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough space. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
PAT unit on the field. Splits the uprights. They march 78 yards down the field. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's strong. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a hit. With the catch, it's strong. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. It's strong. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Punt is on its way. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Wide open downfield. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
They want to get this defense on its heels. This time they'll go to the running game. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Aikman. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Cardinals are marching down the field.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
From the 22 on 1st and 10.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. There is no doubt. At this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David, if they can... Breaks into the open. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week one sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Michigan is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ann Arbor for a long time. They're up by 28 over San Jose State. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped...
And he's on the bottom of it. Now it's lost. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, keep me, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some points.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Wants to fire on second down. Pocket breaking down. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. He's looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Trying play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quickly complete. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Got his man in the middle. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It'll be a draw. Sweet cut there. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gators will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Takes the easy completion. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Hauls it in. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Splits the uprights. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They get him a rush, and it picks off the sack at the 20. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. This crowd knows when to bring it. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it fly. Touchdown Cardinals. And the comeback is on.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Gators sending the offense back to work. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call the situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.